Yo, what's good, YouTube family? It's your boy Robert Williams here with another volume of Dear Younger Me. And today we are going to get into the importance of family. All right, so let's get into it. Now, in this series, what I want to talk about, as I mentioned in our title, the importance of family. We're talking about cherishing the moments and establishing and building those strong relationships within your family. And I think this topic is so critical that it's going to require multiple parts where we're not going to just be able to touch on it in just this one 5 minute episode, but we're going to have to dive over it over a couple of different ones because there's a lot to unpack in the significance and the importance of, cherishing and prioritizing relationships within your family. So let me start off this volume of Dear Younger Me, speaking to the younger folks out there, to my younger me, and telling you a little bit about my setup and a little bit about myself. If you don't already know, I am married of 14 years to my beautiful wife. We have 6 kids, and we have one on the way later on this year. So, we went from having just a few kids, and people are like, hey, how long are you going to continue to go? And we just continue to say, the Lord knows, right? And the Lord will provide, which He has done for us with every child that we've been blessed to have in our family. And now we're going on number 7. So I've already established the starting 5 for a basketball team, and now I guess I'm going for like the 9 of a baseball diamond. Okay, so I don't know. I'll let you know if we have more after this year, and see how we grow from there. But we have 6 beautiful kids ranging from the age of 17 to 2 years old. And my wife and I, we've been married for 14 years, and we've had our ups and we've had our downs. But we've always been together, sticking together, and following what the Lord says of how we should build our family. And I think that that's going to be super critical and key to the importance of cherishing and prioritizing the relationships with your family. And so that's why I think this is going to require multi-series. So what I can encourage you, to the younger viewer, the younger me, the 20-year-old, the 25-year-old, the 18-year-old, right? It's important to stay connected with your family, with your mom, with your dad, with your brothers and sisters if you have them, with your cousins, with your nieces and nephews, with your aunties and uncles. Stay connected to your family. Your family name and lineage is so, so important. You may not feel like it is. You may be frustrated with it at times, but look, there's nothing like being able to come back to family. Whether you have that immediate family, or maybe you also have that extended family that may be your church family, or that may be your coworkers, or that may be those that you're on a sports team with, and they're your extended family, and you're like brothers and sisters who've locked arms together. It's important to keep that close-knit relationship as well. So you can have the family, you can have your nucleus of a family within the larger, greater community family, which in the larger, greater, bigger community family or whatnot, right? And it's going to be critical for your success because your family knows everything about you. They know the good, they know the bad, they know the ugly. They know when you're being real, when you're being fake. They are there to help you in a time of need, or they're not there to hopefully push you when you're down, right, or kick you when you're down, but they're there to lend a helping hand to lift you back up, right? That's why family is so important. I mean, and even times for me, I know I've gotten frustrated with my family. I've gotten frustrated with my dad. I've gotten frustrated with my mom, right? I've gotten frustrated with my stepdad. I've gotten frustrated with my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, my aunts and uncles. I've gotten frustrated with my wife and my kids. But that's all a part of the process. Like, that's all part of the process. That's going to come. Because, look, you're going to have frustrations with people that are not in your family. Who's to say that you're not going to have frustrations with those who are in your family? And even more so because they are the ones closest to you. They're the ones that you're most connected to, most transparent with, most vulnerable with. So they are a critical part of who you are. They've helped you become the person that you are. And I think there's just so much that we'd have to unpack about the significance of family that we're going to do a series of this. I don't know how many episodes, I don't know how many short talks, but we're going to do a series of this, of the significance and the importance of family. Because I can promise you, even as I mature and get older, what I'm sharing with my younger self out there, young man, young lady, what I'm sharing with you out there, I probably need right now. My son probably needs right now. My middle daughter probably needs right now, or will need in the future, right? My wife may need some of the things that I'm going to share and some of the things we're going to be able to unpack here about the significance of family. Because I don't want you to take your family for granted. I don't want you to be frustrated with your family. I don't want you to dismiss your family, because you're going to want them. You're going to need them someday. They're going to want and need you someday. They may turn away from you, walk away from you for a time that they need to do that. But then as a family member, you need to be there with open arms, welcoming them back, okay? So look, we're going to go into a series on the importance of family. And so until next time, continue to think, live, and be unstoppable. Peace out, y'all.